YP versus ENCE. Community really leaning in favor of ENCE, but YP has been pretty hot lately. Got farther in the same qualifier that ENCE was also in, and have earned themselves a spot at that last chance. Sorry, I keep saying last chance qualifier. There's too many names for too many different qualifiers.
There's a
but
lot of
the
qualifiers going on.
offline major qualifier, YP will be attending, and it's nice to be able to see them again in a couple more online matches before they get there.
Well, the pistol round is underway. ENCE typically much stronger on T side. Both teams are much stronger on T side, so I think this game is really going to be won or lost based on T side performance. And they're just going to go aggressively toward mid. Alu at B, so it's going to be a split B situation. Smoke's going down, and they immediately take mid control. Watch out for Sotvic, though, who's sneaking around the backside. He's going to take Zard, but it's too late. The site's already been taken. It's Sotvic and Arch stuck on the outside. I'm on the outside, and I'm looking in. The bomb's already been planted, and I'm 4 versus 2, so that's a bit of a problem now, isn't it?
It is.
Also
Arch
a bad reference.
Trying to do what he can, but it's actually Yuho who strikes first. So ENCE here on, I guess what a lot of people would refer to as their home map. I remember getting some tweets when we were first going over ENCE. You know, Dust 2 is kind of a comfort map for them, so this is really their best chance to strike back. Map 3, if we need to go all that way, was the randomized Cobble. With, what was it, Train and Overpass were the bans, so Inferno and Mirage were left over, but it landed on Cobble.
Which I think is unfortunate for ENCE. Suppose they take this map, it's going to be a real uphill struggle. YP's shown at least some performance on Cobble, and it's not so much. In fact, I'm looking at ENCE's stats right now for that map, and yeah, they don't play it a whole lot, and they almost always ban it. Well, once. Anyways, here's the first point pistol round that ends up going in favor of ENCE.ASUSROG. They're going to set up with Alu posted at long. He's going to work together with Yuho. Yuho's able to get the first frag, knocking Dima out of the game. And long control instantly granted. Sotvik's going to have to back off, and Arch doesn't make an adjustment. Keeps on watching, and now he starts to come over and watch for the cross at A site, which is exactly what he needs to do. That's where they're coming from. Smoke's on. But it's very slow. Slow play for ENCE. They got a minute and 10 seconds. No need to push it.
Yeah, so Zart actually has creeped all the way. Actually, Zart's still hanging around. It's the CT, of course, doing the creeping.
Kabak
was that? Yeah, that was Kabak. And we saw him creep out of B quite a bit over on Cash Map 1. Never really that successful with it. Arch still waiting. Oh, and finally Sunny up in the site. We'll take him down. I didn't know if he was trying to sneak around the smoke or maybe thinking about just going for some randomness, some jump CZ play. Either way, it doesn't work out. Kabakin, the last lone survivor with that 5-7 and armor. He's going to try to save on to the next one, but well, this is what ENCE needed to do, but don't get too carried away because they did do this on Cash and then hit a big rough patch when it came to the rifle rounds. Hopefully they won't do the same thing here. They did upgrade rather heavily right away into 4 AKs and a Scout when it came to Dust 2. They stayed on a lot of submachine gun, 3 or 4 UMPs when they were on Cash.
Yeah, maybe a slight change in style right there. It's aggression. I mean, if it is a slight risk if you do end up basically getting eco'd on this. You give all these fancy guns, you end up gifting YP with a full gun round going straight into 3. Of course, that's not going to be the case, though. Kabakin was trying to turn things around, creeping out. He made it all the way around, but you got to watch out for Zart just watching that rear angle. 2-0 is your score line at this point, and the game really begins next round. What's ENCE do? They can really do anything at this point. Charging straight down Suicide. They know that they have a long distance advantage, so there's really no threat right there. A lot of aggression for YP, and it looks like Dima's just going to come charging all the way out around. It might just catch Stonda off guard. A couple of shots exchanged over there, but along with shots at the A side, it seems like at every portion of the map, it's being contested. There's mid control granted, along with that long A pick. ENCE can do anything at this point.
I think Yuho might have got dinked actually when he looked into the B site, but even still, he's alive and he had support right behind him in the form of Zart. So everything going okay. They'll go back onto that mid control that Stonda was locking down for them since the start, and now they're going to go back up onto cap. But Sotfik, with the 5-7, is able to get one kill.
Yeah, Arch is playing really close, playing for information. He knows that they're in B tunnels at this point, so Arch and Sotfik are going to come and try to flank around B tunnels. They're just a little bit too late. Quick shot's going to take the FCOS out, so no one gets stalled out of the B tunnels. Now Arch is going to take the fight to Yuho, who's tagged up pretty good, down to 38. So the little pea shooter that is the USP just might be able to do something. How's this happen? He gets smoked off in the headshot with the USP. Arch doesn't know he's getting, that's not a flank. That's going to be his teammate coming in from behind, Sotfik. And it's going to be a two-man angle that they take just outside of B.
I love that play. Oh,
Sotfik has an AK.
I actually, yeah, Sotfik, I wish he got one at middle. I wish he'd actually just go away and save this 100%, but instead he got his kill on catwalk with that 5-7. He comes into the tunnels, actually gives Arch the 5-7, and now they've kind of set up a crossfire, which could be pretty scary. And they will actually both save. ENCE not worried about hunting here, so they will have to worry about a pretty well-funded team YP now, especially since the CTs in their first rifle will have an AK. And there is enough for an op here, but someone will have to go glass cannon.
Well, let's see what they choose to do.
I don't think they'll actually op.
Last time around, Davkos
Oh no,
did
Davkos will.
Yeah,
sorry, I
this is
didn't
exactly what he
see
did
that
on
Davkos
Cash.
had enough. I only saw that Dima had enough, and I didn't think he would drop an op and then rifle with no armor. But Davkos with 4,900 just goes for the op, and that's it. You can see kind of how reliant they are on that.
Yeah, last time on Cash, Davkos did the exact same thing, going glass cannon. ENCE taking their time, setting up from mid control with ENCE. Zart pushing through lower. There's the flashes out. They're going to try and take long control. Problem is Sotfik's already been dropped into pit. They also have Davkos sitting here. He's going to get flashed out though. So that's a free frag. As long as they check pit, that should be another frag. Yuho with a 2K opening the round up. That's going to leave Dima all alone. And he's close to the smoke. Might just get Zart off guard. No, Zart just spots him.
Yeah, I guess there was a bit of a gap if you were underneath the smoke, so probably saw the foot. Able to just shoot him down through it, so wow, dominant first rifle round from ENCE, just winning all other battles. Yuho with 2. I mean, Yuho is definitely the person to watch out for it. Always for ENCE when it comes to the rifles, but specifically on a T side. So Kabakan and Arch, the 2 B players from the start of the round, are just forced to save. Kabakan still somewhat aggressive. He's going to hear these footsteps from Stonda, and Kabakan actually will just give him the little peek and say hello. Some bullets to the face. There's the first kill of the round, but obviously for YP it comes way too late. Game of survival right now. Sunny might go down with his knife out, jumping, spotted, goes down,
no.
regrets it. Regret instant there for Sunny. Kabakan with it. Oh my gosh, this is like it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Except the fish have legs and guns and are running at you.
One of those Picard facepalm moments right there.
Absolutely.
YP just handing cash and weapons and money and
I think Twitch
kills
has
to
some
ENCE.
some emotes for that.
At that point, that would actually be pretty nice. 4-0, ENCE taking the first gun round as well, so they're looking really on fire on Dust 2. This is map number 2. This is their own map pick at this point. Looks like YP going to heavily stack the B side. Sotfik solo A, and he's going to go ahead and give up full long control. Sunny, Elo, and Stonda already set up in position over there. Nothing spotted. Kabakan pushes out, gets information at B. Tunnels are completely clear, sees Zart watching it, and the rotation comes in from YP all the way back towards A side. So now they've got a really good read, but that pick could change everything. Zart, Davkos both gone. That's 2 B picks.
Yeah, Zart was so patient. He's still up on that platform in T-spawn looking into the B tunnels. That's where he got his first kill as Kabakan tried to push through and make a play. It looks like ENCE are kind of on to what Kabakan wants to do. If he's not getting any action at B, he's going to go try to find it. So they shut it down, especially on a round like this where you're not working with a lot and someone does need to step up and make an individual play or a crazy push. Sotfik coming out here on the catwalk, peaks with that P250. Arch now backing him up here with the golden coil. Flash goes out. Zart now going to repeat. They know it, and
Nice.
they have to get that kill. They do. That means another gun for Sotfik. Alu's behind them, but that's got to be his own Molotov. That's down, kind of blocking him from now aggressing. Arch, really blind, and looks like Standa was able to line up Sotfik in the crosshairs of that op, so he's fallen 5-0, and no gun saved this time for YP.
Well, we saw how effective Yuho was on the last gun round against YP. Let's see what he can do. Fun fact, together he and Alu are the stat leaders for entry kill rating, according to HLTV. Alu taking a little bit more, but that goes back to his NIP days with a couple of aggressive picks, getting those first kills. With the AWP, a role he no longer plays. Mid control, or I'm sorry, long control taken by Dima and Sotfik, sticking one in pit. Seems like the standard gun round setup for YP. But Cat's already been granted to ENCE.
I was going to put that smoke down now, watching here. Pretty much the lone defender actually on A. A little bit of support there from Dima over at car. Usually you see the op at the car position, and Sotfik, as we've seen him on a few rounds, well, actually on both rifles they've had thus far, down in pit. But it's going to be a mid to B split. Smoke down in CT, and no one from YP in CT, so no danger of someone looking over that smoke or pushing through it. And Yuho finding the entry onto Arch, and now Zart in the confusion. Backstabs Kabakin, and the B site is taken. Team YP now already making that decision of, all right, let's save these guns and let's go back to the drawing board on our CT side.
Yeah, YP basically gambling at that point. They put 3 players down towards long, 2 at B, inside the B site. So no one's actually watching mid. It's more of a passive mid control. And that allows ENCE to just walk right in. They take full cat control, and by doing the split B, it's really the perfect situation at that point. They've got the count, so all they have to do is isolate these 2 players and hit them at the same time. And now the hunt is on. Sotfik's going to be all alone. Yuho, I don't think he's even going to wait on his teammate. Just goes for it all alone. It's going to cost him his life, so there's Sotfik watching the angle. Alu is so low HP, he really shouldn't go for this. But there's a flash, and Alu, the spray's bad, but he still is able to go ahead and get the kill, so that forces full rebuys for YP.
Yeah, that was one really blind person, and Alu throwing some smileys in the chat, realizing his aim did not show up to that battle, but luckily his opponent was 100% blind.
The beauty of a flashbang.
The flashbang dance is distracting. You see those moves, you're like, I don't want to kill anyone that can pull moves off like that. Alu now at long again, trying to find a quick entry onto, oh, just kidding. Sotfik with the deagle, gonna gun him down. Took some damage, but definitely worth that. And another force spy for Team YP as they're trying to fight their first round here on Dust 2. Get their footing on the CT side. Dima now, gonna go down, Sunny on Xbox. Shuts down the cap push, and things even back up to the 4-on-4, back in ENCE's favor.
Davkos is watching mid. All 4 players group up at Cat, and then there's Kabakin watching. He sprays down, doesn't take one, and then Sunny peeks around the corner. So now Kabakin's going to get pushed. He's in a really bad position. Doesn't get flashed out. Sunny
that's
tagged up. Yeah, it's not good. Sight's falling quickly. Davkos still in position. He'll go ahead and hold him off, but Stana pushes down, planting for Cat's side. Sunny's going to exchange some shots, but what is this? Davkos with the jump shot. CZ75 takes a kill. That's going to even it up. Now 2 versus 2 on the retake, and the good news is Arch is in a great position. All he has to do is, well, clear Cat and watch the box.
Well, Standa is known, and I don't know if the person on Cat, which is Zart, is peeking wide enough. And actually, Arch goes for the Cat peek first. Now Standa is able to show up from behind the wooden boxes. They knew he was there, but Arch trying to do the unexpected. And Sotfik's like, yo, you seen this knife? Look at this knife. It was his last chance to see something before he died, and he wanted to look at his knife.
The fancy knife.
Dima's got 007. Cue the Bond music. That's insane for Dima to have that low of a performance. He's been their big star player on a lot of these key matches.
Dima's one of the hard carries for the team.
Yeah, so he needs to turn that around here. Then again, don't forget everyone, both of these teams having way more potent T sides here in Dust 2, so...
In fact, Dima's the guy we were talking about in the pregame show. Look at this! Sunny with the flashbang just charges around the smoke and unloads. Pick up a 3K right there. Turns it into a 3K with
now
the
it's
pit
bad.
player. Okay, there you go. That's how you do it. And it's just instantly shutting down.
Yeah, that's a pause. Like, we just stacked along with rifles for our defense, and we all died instantly. We have a problem. Houston, there is a problem. Or where do they launch the rockets in Russia? I don't know. Moscow, we have a problem.
Granted.
Because they have a problem. It's 0-8 right now. They will take that pause. I think it's a great time to take a pause. Just even if you think your tactics are on point and just you guys personally, your aim isn't, just slow it down, forget what's going on, and start like this is, round one.
Dima needs to show up on the server. We were talking about him in pregame as having some of the best 1v1 clutch stats around. Going on the 3-month look back, probably up until this point, he was 100% out of the six 1v1s that we had on record. So he's running into some serious troubles going, 0-0-8? Not good. In fact, the entire team's so low at this point. We're in round 9. We have a collective, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A total of 14 kills for the entire team at round 9.
Yuho's just been running him over. I mean, both Yuho and Sunny, those are the big entry fraggers that they look to. And 10 kills for Yuho, 9 kills for Sunny. They've both been doing their job, and there's nothing that YP's been able to do. I don't think they've even once got a first kill.
We got the stat boards pulled up right here. As far as first kills
Dothic
goes,
has one first kill. That's it.
Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, YP's sitting on defense, which tells me that ENCE is winning every single entry, with the exception of that one case. They're granted access to whatever part of the map they want. That last round, I don't think we can necessarily blame YP too much. They stacked it, yeah. But ENCE, especially with this lead, and with the fact that they are winning all the firefights, they're feeling so confident, so they're able to do some weird, JW kind of stuff with that charge in, through the smoke, around the corner, with the flashbangs. Nobody expects that.
And then they still checked pit, which is the crazy part.
Yeah.
Maybe someone saw that player cross, but I thought they were pretty situated at the bottom of pit, and still they went and checked it, and you knew at that point, this is bad.
Yeah.
Here they go. Another rifle round more or less. Davkos, of course, going for some ops, so he's a little poor onto the CZ. Kabaka now getting a lot of pressure. 3 people here. Big defense over on the B site. The chance to make a difference. Can they do it, though? Davkos now alone in the site. The rifles have fallen. He'll go down kill-less. Kabaka and Arch each got one. Dima's just going to try to go fast, but it's not really with his teammate. And okay, there it is. He's able to bring down Yuho. That brings it on Sanford. You see this man pull off some crazy clutches. Spray transfer. Almost. But still.
That was 6 health. Sunny dropped down solo. All right, there you go. There you go. Sunny down to 3 health. I'm sorry. Sunny picking up a 3K.
I was going to say.
Number 3 in there somewhere.
That made sense.
Here's the thing, though. Look at this. YP, of course, they're on max loss bonus, so they got that going for them. Yay, go team. You got M4s, you got everything you might need to get the job done. A couple of FAMASs, though, so now the massive firepower. But look at ENCE. They're sitting on so much cash at that point. There's Yuho picking it up with a first kill, dropping Sotvic. It's going to take so many rounds for YP just to break this economy, and we've seen they have a 0 record of winning a gun round, of winning any round for that matter. They've got to change something up. They've got to make an adjustment. It looks like they're playing very much the same way that they have been. Mid-control fully granted now to ENCE. Setting up, they can do anything. Kabakin playing the close angle.
Yeah, it's not even that they're doing anything special, right? I mean, most teams play the T-side of Dust 2 relatively the same, if not entirely the same. It's just, look, who has kills right now, Pat? It's Yuho and Sunny.
That's it.
These guys, you cannot deny them. Yuho even finding a second. Didn't even take a point of damage. There's Alu. He goes off Cat trying to lurk about, catch a player that might be in CT watching the smoke, but Davkos was actually watching Catwalk. Now he'll be flanked up here by Yuho, who's now got 3 kills without taking a point of damage. Him and Sunny have just been unstoppable. Even the last round going into B, Sunny found 2 kills, or 3 kills as you mentioned, and Yuho found 1. So they're just taking control of Dust 2, and there's nothing that YP can do about it.
Absolutely nothing that they can do about it. We talked about YP has a much stronger T side. At this point, they're going to have one heck of a T side to turn this thing around. You know, it's one thing to lose, okay, 8, maybe even 9, but if you're looking at 10-5, and what's very likely now is they go into an eco 11-4, best case scenario, it's really hard to come back from that. Good news is we do have a third map that we might possibly be going to. That would be, what, Cobble? Good favor, YP. Shtanda, ooh, missing with the AWP shot, but it almost doesn't even matter because, well, his team's completely cut down. Unloads with the Tech 9 as he gets pushed around the corner. He's gone, and it's left with Alu with a bomb and 2 health. If only he can get a bomb plant, that would be...
He could have. I don't know if he cares too much about the money. 8K, 9K, 11K, 13K, 14K. They don't really care too much about money. They got that. They got that green. As we look at the AK-47 hydroponic.
That mad Skrilla.
Yes, there you go. So, okay, that's the second round of the game where YP actually found the first kill into the form of Dima pushing down with a 5-7, finds 2, and then later on gets that last kill to close it out. So it does fall onto Dima to actually get them on the scoreboard. But it's been rough, and go figure, right? They just get aggressive, they play a little more loose there on a force buy, and that aggression happens to work out. So maybe that's what they needed. Maybe they need a bit more of an aggressive CT side instead of sitting back and just waiting for Sunny or Yuho to shoot you in the face.
Well, it looks like they made that adjustment, starting to push out at Cat.
Yeah, they do it again on the rifle.
There's Dima. Donna instantly shut down. Dima might just get caught off guard. What? Now ready with his gun, pulls it out while Zar's spraying at him. Zar completely fails. So that's a 2K for Dima. And it puts us into a 3v4 situation. Don't know how that happened in tunnels. We won't talk about that anymore. But the bomb is down.
Alu maybe with a chance here. Sunny actually will step up. Yuho also having found a kill. I think it was that revenge frag in the lower. And here's Alu out middle. So just like that, it started off really rough. The aggressive cap push and kind of the free kill that Dima was able to get in lower. And Les Kabakin here finding Alu. It was the most ugly spray down I've ever seen. And it gets away with 13 HP. That's Alu's lucky number today.
I don't know. I just don't even know. But he does a lot of damage, though, so that's the important thing. Alu's still alive, down to 13 health. Davkov's going to come walking in. Alu goes for cover in tunnels.
Sunny's on A. That's the wrong site, brother. The bomb is taking a long journey back, and they're reading this. Look at Davkov setting up with that op. Will he set up on the cross? He does. This is the shot that wins the round. And he gets it.
That's the bomb, too, so now Sunny's going to have a hard time. Davkov is not watching this angle, turns around, and then picks up Sunny right there for the round. Okay, so now we've made the adjustment. YP, aggression seems to work against ENCE. Now, the thing is, if they go fast catting again and charging up there, I imagine ENCE is going to be watching and waiting for that. So they're going to have to show some aggression elsewhere in the map if they want to keep on playing this way.
Yeah, it's easy to move that aggression around. Oh, that's more than a love tap. Love stab in the back. Dima at 39 HP from a friendly fire knife.
Oh. Thought pick. Being aggressive. And Alu, when he gets smoked off, he just unloads with the spray down. I don't think he actually saw Sotpick, but he gets to go ahead and take the kill. Davkov standing up in the middle of nowhere, caught in mid-jump. And that's going to leave Arch all alone to defend. The A site goes down very quickly at that disadvantageous angle. Kabakin catches one off guard. That's going to be Yuho at CT. But now Kabakin in a world of hurt. He's got 10 HP. Molly's all around, and he walks right into the Tech 9.
Ace! Everyone getting a piece there for ENCE. And, all right, that's it. That's what they need to do. Like, all right, guys, we can't seem to kill anything with rifles. Let's buy a P90.
Oh, look what's going on with YP now.
Shoddy snipes, P90, and a deagle. This is an eclectic buy, that is for sure. And trying to bait the shots. And I see blood on the wall. Okay, yeah, there it is. The op shot is going to land. Sunny goes down. Davkov off a cat. He's going to bring down Alu. Very nice aggressive opping play. And there it is. It's the Shoddy snipes. It's Team Halo alive right now on the CT side. Man has pushed through. Oh, that's Arch jumping. Yep. Did have a mag, but I think he had shot as well. Davkov off the catwalk with his P250 and is able to keep it even. And Kabakin watching across. Big potential for him here. And he sees a man and double molly.
The mollies.
You ain't pushing through that.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, we'll double the damage.
25. See, at this point, YP, it's 2 versus 2, but they got 2 AWPs in their hand. It's so hard to do a retake. One flashbang in Davkov's hand. If it's a really good flash, maybe they come up huge. Looks like Zart is not watching the angle. Oh no, the team flash. Kabakin could have had that kill, not meant to be. He's blind.
That was almost a 2-for-1.
How's this happen? Turns into a 1v1, but Standa, man.
That's how it happens. You don't mess with Finnish snipers. He's 11-3 right now.
This is crazy.
Standa with the best KD, but Yuho, of course, leading in the frags and being that entry. Both him and Sunny, 18 and 16 apiece.
That KD, though, Jesus.
Yeah, it's quite good. And another shoddy snipes upgrade pistol round for YP. Probably not going to end all that well. Yuho even taking the op. We saw that G, whatever the hell it is, the G3SG1, the GSG31. T auto sniper, even making an appearance there at the start of the round, shutting down the cross. Sunny, that was a bit awkward. Kabakin will win that with a 5-7. So at least they have a 4-on-4, but still, they are a little outgunned. This nade can hurt.
Oh, but it's going to fail. Dima. Now alone with the auto shot. He tries to close the distance. He's going to miss the first shot, then quickly gets overrun by Long. I think YP actually left Long completely open, and ENCE abuses that fact. Alu's watching the flank while the bomb goes down. Planted slightly for Long, like long platform. Doesn't even matter though. Standa just watching Cat. Takes him down. That's a 2K, making it look nice and easy. Kabakin's all alone and blind as a bat. He's going to get gunned down by none other than Yuho. And man, we talked about it in the pregame show. Standa, Yuho, sometimes Alu. Watch out for these guys. Yuho picks up 20K. Standa 14-1-3. And this is just the end of the first half here. A dominant first half for ENCE.
Well, again, we know that both of these teams have strong T-sides. But the fact that ENCE was on theirs first and that it was so dominant 13-2, that could maybe have broken the spirits of YP. Let's see how they strike back. Of course, most of this is going to fall onto the pistol round. Let's look at the pistol round stats. YP on Dust 2. Where are we at? Pistol rounds, they get 60% of them. ENCE, I guess there's not a lot of data, so it's not super telling. Win 50% of their CT pistols. Oh, actually, I don't know. That's not too telling. But given the way the game's been going and the shots that Yuho and Sunny have been hitting,
I think
have to give
psychology
it to them.
Has the play in at this point. You're 13-2. The pressure is really on for YP at this point. They got to stay positive. They got to do their job. And
oh,
Helium, come on! Walks around the corner, spots Sotfix setting up for a grenade. And it looks like he's taking a dump out there in the middle of nowhere.
Nah, he was role playing as a CS:GO chicken. He was pretending to be eating his food. He was pecking at the ground there. Didn't blend in well enough.
Oh, Alu.
And Alu finds 2, actually, and that's when you're confident. Pushing up mid and Standa. I mean, these CT pistols basically are ops when you're going up against Glocks. He lands a nice shot there as one running out of middle. Did let him get into B, but Kabakin is quickly dealt with by Zart. 14-2, and now it's looking bad. Lights are almost all the way out for YP.
There's really nothing that they can do. They buy up everything that they can because really you have to. You got some Tech 9s, you got one smoke, you got one flash. Everybody's armored up. Halfway expecting a B rush, but no, they fan out. Playing default initially. Sunny's going to get very aggressive, pushing all the way out. No, chooses not to. Drops himself into the pit. Yuho watching the angle. Mid control, aggressively taken by YP. Not even going to be challenged by ENCE.
Quickly given up.
And that's Zart. 1 pick so far. But they set up. Putting a little bit of pressure on the A side. Nice. Sot pick. Picks 1. Does a lot of damage to the car player as well. Yuho's hurt. Finally gets picked off. And look at this. A site is looking mighty weak. We have one player who's going to be pinched off and isolated. That's Dima. Takes the fight with Standa. If he stays there too long, though, he's going to get flanked by Alu. And now it's going to be 3-2.
That's pretty nice. Pinching on from mid there. Able to bring down that one player. Still going to be tough to bring this one back with just a scout and a P90. Although you do have that jumping potential to see over those boxes a little bit more. And what is that nade going in? Oh, that is a big nade onto the boxes. Logic will bring down Standa. Alu can just try to cause some damage here. Kabakin is spotted. He's low. He just immediately retreats. Crouching behind the ledge. And all right, YP, they strike back on the force up. Nice kill. Sotfik has the big one as he opens up out long.
That was big. You lose the pistol round, then win the subsequent force buy. With the score differential is this wide. I mean, look at this, 3 and 14. They shift the momentum slightly in their favor. Heavily in their favor, at least for this round. With a
I go long again.
Yeah, but watch out for Yuho, and his aim is absolutely on point. Well, it was with that first shot. Then he misses every subsequent shot. That's
well,
all
that's
right,
just the
opens
deagle.
it up. Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know, I didn't see the car fire on my screen. I'm not exactly sure if that's completely patched or is just now available sometimes, but they were having a really hard time of shooting back themselves, which seemed a bit suspect considering the weapons they had. 4K for Arch, though, on that round. He's the Eco Cobra. 14-4. YP with 2 rounds in a row. Probably make it a third. It's really rough on the CT side to win the pistol and then lose. It's actually worse than just losing the pistol. Okay, and also, it keeps the temptation to force buy really strong as well.
It just resets you so hard. But I mean, ENCE, it's not exactly a hard decision, right? They've got so many rounds. So there's no point to doing it. Yeah, Yuho. Yeah, good night. Takes a kill, then he's going to back off, regroup with his teammates. YP completely focused on long control. Arch is going to come up. Watch for the counter boost. Yuho spamming through the smoke. Standa also on the retake. Might just get a pick at long. He does so. 3 versus 3. YP find themselves in some trouble, but the spray is very real.
I think Sart is, yeah, I just found that 1 kill jumping might have been boosted on top of Yuho's head, now trying to jump some more. And the bomb is planted, but collective 16 HP on these guys. Dima, that is a big frag. Again on his 13 HP. Takes 1 down jumping. Little game of whack-a-mole. Actually tags up Yuho pretty hard there.
Oh.
That Molotov could cause some trouble, but I don't think it's going to spread far enough. Dima is still able to hide behind the barrels. Yuho at this point just trying to cause some damage. Does spot ahead, and now we'll have him. Yep, nicely done. And let's see. Long range. Nope, Kabakin. Nicely aimed. Lives on 3 HP. Somewhat costly, but with the bomb going down, 3 rounds now in a row, and here comes the rifle. The first rifle round of the second half. A little delayed in round 20.
Lions only need to win 2 more rounds. Quite the uphill struggle for YP. Let's take a look at their cash real quick. They're actually sitting on a little bit of money. You got Kibakin, who's 74.50 at this point. The rest of them relatively low, so it's going to help them build up bank if they continue to win round after round here. YP setting up. They've already got mid-control. Deem is going to flash himself out. Alu's watching the angle, though. Sotpick takes the fight. Alu dropped instantly, so there you go. Setting up for mid to be smokes, and they just charge on in. Bomb solo through tunnels. They are able to pick off Arch also. That's sight, and this looks like a round easy victory for YP.
Yes, and remember, the T side of both of these teams on this map is so incredibly strong. It was pretty nerve-wracking if you're a YP fan going into the second half. The fact that they lost the pistol, but they were able to strike back, and that was the big key round. That's the first hurdle in a many-hurdled race. But they do best ENCE in the first rifle round. So there you go. They've got that. They've earned themselves more or less another freebie. Could get a little bit dangerous as ENCE. Sometimes I don't like this. You just keep on force buying because you're like, all right, we got a round buffer. Maybe we'll just kind of win out one of these forces and close it out, or you know, just keep forcing until our bonus stacks up, and then we still have a few rounds to work with.
I don't
like that. I like the passive play. Just go for a full-on eco and then have guns again as soon as possible, and just be confident in your rifle round to be able to close it out.
Yeah, it just seems very questionable for ENCE at this point. They have so many rounds right here, and they don't even have to break the YP economy. All they have to do is just kind of win.
They're also T side. It's like not that easy to break the terrorist economy when they're winning rounds and planting the bomb.
You're always going to be, almost always going to be facing gun rounds and force buys, and at this point, you just expect YP to have guns every single time. Just take 2 rounds. The best way to do that is to save and buy appropriately to increase your chances. But hey, with the force buy, they're able to take out, 3 players so far, and now Dart can just pick out this one. Not much happens. Sotpick pushes the issue, going right through the smoke, drops him, and costly round for YP, but they're still on just a mountain of cash at this point.
Well, Standa's able to pull out the op here with armor and utility. Alu as well with everything.
Guess they're not as low as we thought.
Yeah. look to Yuho here. I mean, I guess I didn't even realize like they did already hit max bonus, so they did just kind of buy down to like the mid 2K, and they were able to put another round together.
The kills help too.
Yeah. So, where is Yuho actually playing? Because he's going to be very key. And okay, yeah, they put him in that key position, right? He's at middle. He can be that, you know, maybe open up the round at middle, but also rotate quickly to A or B wherever he's needed, so we can try to make some plays. Because he's hot right now. Saw those 1-deags early on in the second half. He's got 24 kills.
You put your hot player in a position where he can always be in the action very, very quickly and assist with the site holds. Smart. See cat control. Dima's going to get a little bit aggressive. Sets up for a smoke. He also dropped down. Yeah, and I think he's going to go dropping low. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Dima picks one kill, quickly treaded out for Alu, and they can now split the B very quickly. Zart's going to find himself all alone. Sophic with the flash. Arch solos into the site. That bomb. Sophic needs to get this trade kill.
The Zart, there he goes, finding one. It's actually finding two on the round, but finally brought down. It's Kabakin that does that. Sunny on a quick flank. Maybe won't be fully expected. If he can win this battle with Kabakin, he gets himself that 1v1. Exactly what happens. Didn't even take any damage. Sunny with the A4 coming in, and Davkov with that off, but not wielding it. Has the P250 and gets him as he's running out the smoke. Very well played right there. 3K for Davkov, 8-14. Money again in a rough position. Probably see some pistols armor coming out from ENCE.
Got dicey there for a moment. Got very, very dicey. So look at what ENCE has going for them at this point. They won the first pistol round, well, the pistol round only, and now it's just been a complete winning streak for Team YP.
Oh my god, Yuho gets 2 1-deags, and Zart actually managed to land 2 shots onto Davkov out middle. Not 1, but 2 with the scout. And the round has quickly spiraled out of control. To lose a round like this to the Deagles, stop going long on ENCE's forest buy, because Yuho has got to kill every single time with the Deagle. Kabakin doing a good job to throw those guns away. He knew he was going to go down, victory. But even still, there's AK to be found. 2 AKs, actually, and the op was taken from Spawn, so Kabakin, I guess, hid 1 gun, but you just got wrecked. You didn't even kill a single person, Team YP. What happened?
Flawless victory on an Eco Force, granting ENCE match point, 15-8. And YP, they have to buy up here, and yet they don't quite have all the utility they might want. Kabakin stuck with a single Galil. They take mid control very fast. Dima, nice, opens up the round, catching Yuho off guard, charging in. But he's going to find one more player watching the angle, and then gets dropped to Sunny. So it's going to be nice and even. 4-4. This does favor YP, and you see them hightailing it out of there, expecting a little bit of aggression by ENCE. This is a good read for them, and they're going to take long control. It will be uncontested. And it's up to Sotvic, though. It's important that Sotvic stays alive and is able to watch and pull these rotators off.
So YP trying to get up long, but you can see kind of just set up with the op. That's Stonda down in middle, watching the cross, able to get the first player. There's also a man on cat going to pull back now, and I believe that is Sunny.
They've lost alert.
Yeah, so many people went down. There were no smokes, no utility left. Everything falls apart. There's the smoke and defuse situation, and then the bomb. 16-8. It was not looking super convincing there in the second half. Actually, on either team CT sides, in total, there were only 5 rounds won on CT side, of course, mainly due to the fact that ENCE was so dominant in the first half on their T side. But